theory, I should be live now. Hey Troy, over on Xenon. Thanks for the credits, by the way. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, so I got a pretty cool setup this time. I have my bike here, and you can see this thing I rigged up. I have my second phone over here, so I can see chat that way. It's pretty cool. It's the first time I've done that. And then I have my point of view first person camera on. It's strapped to my chest, so I don't have to carry it, which is nice. Still a work in progress. I haven't quite figured this thing out, or I haven't really figured out my setup. Oh, I know what I need to do. My camera's gonna go dead for a second. It'll do the BRB little message, but I need to turn my music down a little bit, I think. So I'll be right back. I guess I can probably still talk. That's what's cool about this setup. I think I can still talk and you can probably still hear me. But let me get this set up here. And make sure my music's not insanely loud. Yeah, it's pretty loud. Actually, I can't tell yet. Yeah, okay. I'm going to turn that down quite a bit. Right about there should be good. Can still hear it, but it should auto duck when I'm talking, so. Okay. Now my video should come back here in a second. There we go. Alright, we're ready to go now. So I don't know how far I'm going to be able to go with my bike, because I'm going up this very steep trail here, and I'm guessing I will reach a point where it'll just be ridiculously too steep to try to take my bike, so I guess I could do text-to-speech too. Oh, no, I can't. I forgot. The only way I could do text-to-speech is if I had earbuds in, which I don't. So the signal is really good here, or good enough or whatever, but I'm going to be going around the side of a mountain here, and I don't know, it might completely cut out for a while. If it does, I should be back pretty shortly. But just to give everybody who's watching a warning that that might happen, it's quite possible. Let me see, I need to get my chords arranged better here. All right. Oh, let me put this drink away. Are you still here, Troy? If you are, I might ask you a couple of questions. Oops. How did that happen? That was weird. I don't know what just happened. Hopefully my mic is still going. Maybe I should check that real quick, because that would be annoying if it was. I just got a weird message on my screen about something sound related, so I just want to make sure that I'm still operational here. Of course, I have to turn my mouse back on here. Actually, I bring a mouse with me now. It's kind of the only way to do this. Okay, good. We're still going. All right. I wasn't sure what that message was. I didn't want to have like a muted mic the entire stream or something. Okay. Sorry about that. Video should come back in a minute here. There we go. Oh, great. My zipper is dying on this little pouch on the side of my backpack. That sucks. That's weird. I don't even ever use this. That sucks. How did that happen? Huh. Oh, whatever. Okay. I don't know exactly how to point this thing. I've never used this camera on my chest. Well, I think I have actually used it one other time. I'm not sure. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I have this thing on my wrist for my chat, which, well, maybe I'll keep it on there for now, but I'm not using it because I have my chat on my bike right now, but the chance that later when I ditch my bike somewhere, I might actually use that, so keep it on for now. Come on, man. Stupid thing. Alright. Okay, ready to go finally. So yeah, this will be interesting to see if the signal holds up. I have no clue. I'll try to watch it every once in a while. But if it completely cuts out, you might still be able to hear me because the audio uses only like 256 kilobits. So that might actually stay connected even if the video cuts out. But hopefully if it does cut out, it'll just be momentary. I don't have any real control over the camera angle right now. It's just going to be kind of first person until I get to a place where I leave my bike behind, and then I'll put the camera on a gimbal and I can like change the angle and stuff a little bit easier. This will be a good experiment though, just to see. Looks like the signal's holding out. Oh crap. I need to deal with my cords at some point. Not really managed very well. They're kind of hanging out a little bit. But it'll work. Ugh. But yeah, main reason I bring my bike on these excursions is I don't have a car right now, and so it's my only transportation. And to get any distance out, I have to ride my bike. But I also bring quite a bit of gear these days because of all my streaming stuff that I do. And have these big saddlebags on my bike that come in handy for that. So I think up by this rock, I don't know if you can see that pile of boulders up there. But I think maybe over there somewhere I might hide my bike somewhere that no one's gonna mess with it. I don't really expect a bunch of people out here or anything, but I still try to be a little bit cautious. So let me see. This will be difficult to get through those bushes there, but I see a spot that I might be able to ditch this here. Oh, the worst thing about going through these bushes and all these stupid little branches is all these cords dangling down are pretty much guaranteed to snag on something. Might be able to see that view. So as you can see, it's well, if I'm aiming it the right way, it's pretty hazy. There's some forest fires around here somewhere, or I don't think they're actually around here, but that stuff blows for hundreds of miles, sometimes thousands of miles. And yeah, so it won't be crystal clear out. I might not even be able to see a whole lot, but still going to enjoy the time. Oh, I need to be very thoughtful before I ditch my bike. I need to be very thoughtful about what I leave behind versus take, because I know there's some things I want to have with me. So I'm just saying that out loud so I don't forget. Okay, I need to somehow carry this because there's this huge gnarly bush here. I don't know if this is a good spot or not. I probably don't really have to do this, but I know it gets crazy steep near the top of this thing, and I don't want to be, I know I don't want to be carrying or trying to roll my bike up the hill because it just gets stupid steep. I just want to get it up over around this corner where these boulders will sort of obscure it from view. Right over here somewhere. This is kind of crazy, carrying this bike on these boulders. But sometimes you just gotta do crazy things. Whew. Okay, I think I can just park it right up here somewhere. For the moment though, let me turn it around and get my stuff out I want to take with me. Okay, so I need to take this phone number 2 off of there, which means I'll probably need this little clamp to hook it to my wrist, I guess. Not really what I wanted to do, but I don't know. I don't really care. It'll be fine. So yeah, I actually made this. This is the standard kind of wrist strap that has those stupid, I don't know if you can see it. It usually has those silicone things that come out of there. I just ripped all that off and drilled a hole through it and put this 1/4" 20 thread on there, which I need to cut it a little bit shorter because it's too long. It works though. And then I can put this kind of clamp on there, which is a lot better than like the standard kind. Like the, I don't like those silicone or whatever they are. Whatever strap things are really annoying. Okay, so let's see what all I want to bring. I don't know. I brought, well, I need my water for sure. I actually brought my soccer ball. If I find some kind of flat place, I might actually juggle them up here. Sounds a little bit nuts, but I do kind of, it's like trying weird stuff. Oh, I should check my bit rate. Bit rate's not great right here. It's still streaming probably, but it's not as good as it was before. Okay, then what else? I think the only other thing I need from this pouch is I brought a chair like I usually do. Okay. Hopefully chat's still working. I can never tell. That would be really stupid if it just stopped working. I wouldn't really have a good way to know that. I do have ways to check it, but I'll just assume there's nobody here right now. Maybe somebody will drop in later. Okay. So I got my water bottle, got my tripod. It's a lot of stuff to carry, but I'll probably hang out here for quite a while once I get up to the top. So. Okay, and then I need to ditch my bike behind this rock somehow so it doesn't roll down the hill, and also is hopefully not visible from the road. I think it should hook right behind this boulder up here. Actually, I'll probably just lay it flat on the ground. That would be smarter. I don't think anyone's going to see it up here. Okay. Actually, that's a stupid angle. Let me change that. There we go. That's way better. Well, except that some of these rocks are kind of hitting the gears there. Okay. I think we're good. I don't think that's visible from the road. Okay, so let me, I don't know. I need to decide if I want to use my gimbal or just keep the phone on my chest as it is. I don't really know. It'd be easier just to have it on my chest, but then I couldn't really show things. But I did call this a first-person shooter stream, so that was kind of why I called it that, is because it's kind of attached to my chest like a video game would be. But I can't see what I'm looking at on there, so... Okay, so I'm going to climb this little boulder pile just for fun. See if there's any view up there. I've been here before, but I can't remember. It's been like a few years since I've been here. I guess this is probably safer over here. Not too much of a view here. This isn't my destination. I just wanted to check it out real quick. But yeah, I don't know if there's going to be a whole lot of a view anywhere because of the smoke. Yeah, there's the, I don't know if I'm pointing at it, but there's the road that I'm going to be walking up, and it starts to get really crazy steep at a certain point, so I just figured I'd leave my bike behind and walk up instead of trying to wheel that up the stupid steep hill. Hopefully the signal holds out while I'm going up around the side of this. I'm pretty sure once I reach the top, it's going to be pretty good signal at the top because it's very, very clear. No trees. Well, there's trees up there, but I think there's going to be a line of sight to like cell towers, at least to one direction. So it should be good. Whoa. Okay, I think I'm just gonna carry all this stuff in my hand. I was thinking about trying to get some of it in my backpack, but it's fine. Oh, there's my bike. Yeah, I like this chest strap for my phone. I don't know if it'll look good. I don't know how well my phone is gonna stabilize. I should have done some experiments because I'm not even sure the stabilization is turned on for this app. It might be, but I have no idea. Should be a good experiment. All my streams are experiments. I literally say that every time I do an IRL because I just know how it goes. It's always, you just never know how things are gonna work out here. Okay, yeah. Just even from here, I'm not even to the road yet. I can't see my bike. So unless somebody's like wandering around, should be fine. All right, here we go. Super dusty road. Feet are gonna be covered in dust. Okay. Yeah, I like this chest thing. Again, I have no idea what it looks like on stream, but it's nice not to have to carry a gimbal. Especially when I have other stuff in my hands. I probably could have walked my bike maybe all the way up, but that's fine. Not a big deal. Not sure what angle to put this phone out. Whew, I need a drink. Okay. Oh. Whew. Oh, that's good. Oh. Yeah, it's the same about the forest fire smoke. It's probably not going to be that great of a view, but I'll still enjoy being out. Got that good feeling, like I haven't been getting out hardly at all last couple weeks. I think I don't know when the last hike or bike ride I did. Well, except I actually do bike rides fairly often because if I need groceries or something, that's the only way I can get them. But not for like adventures like this. Oh, this is cool. It's kind of like a clearing for a campsite, sort of. I don't remember this from last time I was here. It looks like there's a view over here. I was sort of considering going to a couple places today if I have time, but I don't know, I might get smoked out, or I might just get tired or feel like I've done enough today. But there's like a red volcanic butte over there. You might be able to see it between the trees a little bit. I could go over there after this if I have enough energy and time. We'll see. Okay. I'm guessing this side of, what do you think about it? I don't really know where the cell towers are. Not exactly. I know where one is, and it's the opposite direction, the other side of this mountain, so it might be, let me check the signal. Oh yeah, signal sucks. Okay, well, it's gonna suck for a while, probably, until I get to the top of this, but thankfully it's not that far. I could have made it up here with my bike, but it would have been very strenuous. Whew. Steep. Whew. It's crazy steep. Oh, I need a break. very close. Very close to the top. What's the signal? Okay. I hope the signal's good at the top. It'd be really weird if it wasn't. Should be. Oh wow, it's better right here. It's way better. Okay, good. There's a weird little path. Not sure what this is all about. Oh, I guess this is the actual road, basically. There's two different ways to go. This is like an easier switchback. Yeah. Same destination, just a little bit less steep. It's like a few different ways to go. I think some of these paths people have carved up with ATVs and stuff, just to be more direct and more dynamic. I guess I'll go the steep way. It's probably more straight to where I need to go. It's not that far, so. Pretty sweet. I have a mouse and keyboard I can use with my phone. So I used to massively complain about like setting up streams on the go for like mobile streams. This is a massive pain in the butt. But with the keyboard and mouse, it's not that bad. It's still a little bit slower than if I was at home doing it on my desktop, but it's not that bad really. So I'm kind of excited about it. Or I'm not as, I don't loathe the process anymore. I used to hate trying to get streams set up out and about. Especially for Rumble, Odyssey. Well, now Twitch and YouTube are just as bad. Although, yeah, Twitch isn't bad. YouTube is annoying. I don't know. YouTube and Twitch aren't as bad as Rumble and Odyssey for like how many steps you have to go through to get set up. But yeah. Draining. Almost there though. That other way would have been a lot more gradual, but here's where it ties in right here. But it would have been a lot longer distance too. So the way I chose was good. Yeah, here's the top up here. The actual top is not the best part. How cool. There's like a flat area too. I could juggle up here. That'd be fun. Be dusty. I get massive dust everywhere, but I don't think I can resist doing that. Looks like a little path over here. I don't think that's anywhere I care to go now, but kind of want to explore it to see where it goes. All right, so this is sort of my destination, going to the top of this thing, but then once I'm up on the top, I'm gonna go, there's some rocks, like boulders, rocks, whatever, down to the left that I'm gonna go hang out on, I think, for a while. That'll be where I'll get stationed, get set up. Whew, it'll be nice just to sit down for a minute. Or numerous minutes. I need to come up with a better solution for shade though. Like, wear like a hiking hat or fishing hat, whatever. So there used to be a forest ranger tower up here a long time ago. This is all that's left of it now. I don't know what I was saying. Oh yeah, my hat it's okay, but it's not like amazing. All right. Oop. Oh, stupid. That could cause problems. I think I'm okay. Bush just pulled the cord out of my phone. I hate that kind of stuff. But just plug it back in, it's fine. All right, so this is basically the view. Like I said, it's pretty hazy because of the smoke, but it's still pretty nice. Just gotta find a place to sit and just enjoy it. And I'll get my camera off my chest mount thing and put it up on my tripod or something. Just hang out. Let's see, where do I want to sit? I don't know, my memory of this place is a little different than what I'm seeing. Like, I feel like there's way more bushes here than last time I was here. Like, there's still like plenty of exposed rocks where I can sit down and stuff, but there's like massive amounts of bushes. It's not what I remember. But I sometimes get places mixed up in my memories because I've been to so many places. Okay. This is looking more or less close enough to what I remember. Okay, so let me strategize where I want to sit and get a nice view. cool if one of these big foundation blocks was right where I need it to be, but it's not really. It's not ideal. Kind of want to just sit right here, but I don't really have a good place to put the tripod. Let's see, I'll explore a little bit more over this way. This one might not be too bad right here either. Yeah, down there I think is better. A little bit. Okay. Oof. Right there, probably. Let's see. Yeah, so hopefully my chat's working. I will check it in a minute just to make sure that the connection wasn't lost or something, but otherwise, I don't mind if, no one feels like chatting and they're just lurking or whatever. It's no big deal. I just want to make sure it's working and I'm not missing messages. That's the worst. Okay, if I can find a place that has shade or something and a really nice place to sit, that's like asking too much. There's not really any shade here, which is fine. There's sort of some shade like right down there on that rock down there. I don't think I want to go down that far. That's a big commitment. I'm gonna stay up here, I think. So probably right around here, I guess. Or maybe down there. Yeah, maybe down there. That would sort of give me a tiny bit of shade behind that big rock there. If I sit down on this rock here, this bigger one, sort of have like a back to lean on there maybe. I like having something to lean on. I don't like just sitting without any back support. Okay, let me get around down there. Oh, that's right. I wasn't even thinking. I forgot I have my chair, so technically I have back support with my chair. So if I use my chair, it's more important to find a flat spot, because that's what I need to set that up. But this is probably fine, I think. Should be okay. Nice little protected area to put my gear. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna get my tripod set up so I can get my camera set going. I don't think I need to make it really tall. Normally I kind of put it up to its highest extension, but in this case I don't think I need that. Maybe. Oh, the signal's not good up here. That's weird. Why? Why wouldn't it be good? It seems like it should be really good. Huh. How surprising. That sucks. Might try refreshing the video thing here and see if it makes any difference, because that's pretty bad bitrate. It's terrible. That's surprising. I thought it would be really good up here. Alright, so the video is going to cut out. I'm going to try refreshing this and see if it makes any difference. Oh, nice. That did help. Sweet. I don't know why that kind of stuff happens. Like, why? Like, the signal is totally strong up here. It's just that for some reason it doesn't get the message. Doesn't get the memo. Okay. Okay, well, I guess I need to get the tripod back a little ways if I want to show myself in the picture. Let's see. I tend to do the thing where I'm not necessarily looking at the camera, which I don't know what you guys think about that, but I just like, I like enjoying the view as much as anybody else, so I usually look out toward the view instead of at the camera. It's not really anything interesting in my face, so I don't think you're missing much. Okay. Alright, that looks pretty stable. Let's turn that around. That should work. I don't know, it'll just be like the top of my head. Nothing. I won't be massively in the picture, but that's fine. actually a pretty cool spot to sit up there, but I think I'd rather use my chair down here, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. See if this spot down here is as flat as it looks. I think it's pretty good. Let's see, I need my water and I need my chair. I think that's it. Ooh. Okay. Everything else I need is in my backpack, which I've got on, so should be all set here. Get this stupid wrist thing off. I don't need it while I'm sitting here. Let's see, actually, let's go over here. So here's that chest strap thing I was talking about. Oh, sick. I didn't know you could do that. That makes it way easier to take off. That's cool. I didn't even notice that strap. Or that latch, whatever you call that, snap thing. It's very handy. That thing was dirt cheap, by the way. Okay. The only problem with having my camera far away from me is that I can't see if the signal breaks out or breaks down, whatever, cuts out. So yeah, if nobody is here to chat, I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the view. For as long as I feel like it. And then I might go back to that flat spot up there and do a little bit of juggling just for fun. We'll see how I feel about that. Really like this chair. The only complaint that I have is that these connectors are plastic, and I mean they look pretty sturdy, and so far they've held up, but I know that's going to be where it breaks. These aluminum things are amazing. Of course, this canvas could also break eventually, but I'm pretty sure the plastic is what's going to go. If only they would have made that out of metal, it would be very durable. Can't complain too much though, it's pretty cheap and we've gotten some good use out of it so far already, so even if it eventually breaks, I can't complain too much. Used it quite a bit. Alright, this isn't as flat as it looked from up there. It's kind of like leaning back, which isn't a bad thing because then I don't feel like I'm leaning forward over the cliff or whatever, but it's not super sturdy, but I'll make it work. think. Where there's a will, there's a way. Just gotta find the sweet spot. Actually, what I could do is stack up a few extra rocks underneath the back. Kind of even it out. At least a little bit. That should make some difference anyway. So I need one for the front now. I'll get it level. Need some really stable flat rocks here, which most of these are pretty, fit that description pretty well. That looks about right. Yeah, sweet. That's actually perfect. This is awesome. Okay, let me check. I want to make sure that everything's working here. I can never tell for sure. Also need to check my mic while I'm at it. Now there was something I was gonna remind myself of before. It seems like now I don't remember what that was. Neville's got to remember. Problem is I can't remember what I was supposed to remember. Whatever. I've forgotten what I've forgotten. I don't remember how he says it. Anyway, it happens to me all the time. Okay, it looks like everything's working. Oh wait. Oh, I see. I always forget how that works. I'm gonna check. Okay, I think everything is good. Looks like it, as far as I can tell. Yeah, we're good. Sweet. As far as I can tell, it's working. Oh wait, I wanted to check the camera angle. How do we look? Oh, that's a nice angle. I like that. It's not bad at all. All right, I think we're good. Oops. As long as the battery holds out. That's always an unknown. All right, so I'm just gonna enjoy being up here. I always bring my journal just in case. I'm kind of used to, I don't know why, but my IRL streams don't usually get very much action. So I always come prepared with stuff to do, just kind of to relax, in case there's nobody to chat with. I usually bring my journal. That's kind of my activity of choice usually when I'm up here. In the future, I might actually do some guitar playing streams. That's actually kind of the reason I bought that. Well, I didn't really show it on stream yet, but I bought a small, it's not really a travel guitar, but it's like a smaller than normal acoustic guitar, and that's kind of why I bought it. I wanted to be able to come out to places like this and just play the guitar a bit. I thought about bringing it today, but I just decided, nah, I need more prep. I need to actually do some testing and practice with the sound settings, because I don't want to go to all that effort to come out to a place like this and then find out it's just not going to work. So I need to do some more testing with that. It would probably be fine. It's just I don't know how well the sound would pick up. Oh, speaking of sound, I hope I don't have my reverb on. Maybe I should check that. That would be kind of weird. I don't think I do. No, because the reverb would be on my Behringer mic, my normal, better one. Okay, so I have a second battery in here, I believe. Hook up to this phone just so it doesn't go dead. Oh yeah, I brought myself along. I need to remember to like take more pictures with this guy. Just out on my hikes and stuff. I wish I would have been doing that since the beginning. I should have, but I haven't been. Usually on my intro BRB and thanks for watching screens, I have some picture and then I put this guy on top of it. But if I took more pictures of actual photos with this guy in it, then that would be kind of fun. I don't know, just something to do. I'll probably forget though. It's just one of those things I don't think about most of the time. I haven't gotten the habit of doing that, so I'll probably forget. Speaking of forgetting stuff, I'm gonna put my mouse away so I don't lose that. Still looking for that other battery. I don't know where it is. I know it's in here, it's just like way on the bottom or something. There we go. This battery is worthless. I want to get like a giant battery. Like it's annoying that they're super heavy, but like a 60,000 milliwatt hours, or I don't know if that's the right term, but anyway, the 60,000 one, I've seen those pretty awesome because then you would just like be able to go just forever. I guess in this case, I don't really want this on my wrist, but I think it's going to be safer because anywhere else I put it, I could easily drop it and that wouldn't be good. And that's what I have this for, so that's fine. It's just not the most comfortable thing is all. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna get a snack and then I'll get my journal out and just do some writing. Hopefully this rock doesn't break off. It is kind of in an odd overhanging position, so that would not be a good time. Okay, where's my... There it is, okay. As usual, I have my Nature's Bakery fig bar. I got a blueberry and got a peach apricot. I almost always eat these just because they're easy to throw in there, and I don't really get too creative with snacks most of the time. I generally think of it's essentially like fasting when I'm hiking. I don't really eat proper meals most of the time because it's just more trouble than it's worth for day hikes. And then you have to go to the bathroom, and I don't know, I don't like dealing with food and all that stuff on hikes, so usually just build up an appetite and have a nice dinner. Always really look forward to a meal after a hike. Oh shoot, my stabilizing rocks just moved around. I have to reconfigure them, it sucks. I didn't have them like balanced very well. This isn't like a regular for me, except it has been lately. Just like fruit snacks. The brand is Welch's, if that matters, but good for a little bit sweet thing and energy for hikes. I didn't actually buy them to use on hikes. There was a big old box of those things on sale a couple months ago, and I just thought that would make a decent snack when I want something. But I've been taking them on my hikes and enjoying them for that. Oh man, this is not very good. I don't need that one, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm good without that one. Okay. Maybe not. It's really hard to get balanced surface for this thing. Okay, that's good enough. I do not like having this thing on my wrist, like not at all. It's annoying. I might set up my little tripod thing over here just so I don't have to have it. It's a nuisance to me. I don't like it. It's good when I'm walking or doing some activity, but if I'm just sitting here, I have other options. I don't have to deal with that. Oops. I think I have a pretty good setup now. Like it's really stable as far as like my gear. Like I always bring like more stuff than I need. There's a bunch of stuff in my backpack that I don't use most of the time, but I do use it occasionally, and so I always bring like more stuff than I really need. But I'm getting to the point where I'm like stabilizing my successful experiments, I guess. Like every stream, I always say every IRL stream is kind of an experiment because I don't know what's going to go wrong. Something always goes wrong. But I think this setup that I have right here is actually pretty good. I should just describe it, generally speaking, just for the sake of the stream. Let's see, can I turn this sideways? I think I can. I think this can go like that. So yeah, my main phone, which is the one back there showing behind me, is my S23, and it's very basic back there. Right now, all that I have is a USB-C cord going to a battery bank back there to charge it. Technically, I have my little USB-C hub thing on there, so I can plug in like peripherals, and that's how I had my mouse plugged in to kind of set up the stream. But I'm not currently using the mouse, but I just left it in there in case I needed to do something. But so that's what's going on back there. And then over here, I have my older phone, my S9, just to watch chat. So I have Social Stream open here. I also have Video Ninja, the dedicated app, open in the background, and that's how I'm getting my external microphone hooked up. So I have my what do you call it, lapel mic inside my shirt to hopefully cancel out most of the wind noise. Oh man, I could just sit right down there too if I wanted to be in the shade, but it looks like that boulder could fall on top of me, but it's not flat down there at all. But this is fine. It's a good spot. Yeah, so I have this, I've talked about this cord before, but it's basically, thankfully my S9 still has a microphone jack, so I can hook my microphone into there via this headset splitter. It splits it into headphones and microphone. So that's how I have my lapel mic hooked up. And then I have this USB-C going to my battery bank just to charge it. That's all that's going on here. Pretty simple, like bare bones. Like I've gone through so many iterations where I had like wireless mics and other weird things. And I don't know why. I think I've had this setup before, but I've had issues with it. Hey, Zero Sleep. I remember you from before. I can't remember what we were talking about, but when I saw your name, I'm like, hey, that's me. I'm the one that gets zero sleep. Is this live? What a location. Yep, it's live. How's it going? Yeah, it's a nice spot. The only shame in it is that it's so hazy and smoky from wildfires, unfortunately. So the view's not as clear as it could be, but still nice. Impressive, man. Nice widgets for live space too. Yeah. So are you I don't remember how much we've talked before. Are you a streamer or just a viewer on live space? Kind of guessing you're a streamer. Usually when on these smaller platforms that are just getting started, there's not really any viewers. It's like everyone that's on there is trying to get set up with a stream. That would be my guess. I'm on the west coast of the US. It's about as specific as I usually get, but yeah, west coast. %, viewer, 10% streamer. I'm just a hobbyist at this point. Yeah, same here. I mean, I'm a 90% streamer and 10% viewer. No, maybe like probably 70% streamer and 30% viewer. But I'd call myself a streamer. I've been streaming for over 4 years now, but I don't take it seriously at all. Like it's totally just a hobby for me. I'm not trying to start a business or anything. Cool. I'm in the Pacific Northwest. It looks familiar. Nice, yeah. All the trees. Yep. Pacific Northwest is very beautiful. Just the whole West Coast in general. I can't really speak for the rest of the country. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten to travel that much. So I don't know much anything about the rest of the country, but I love it on the West Coast. I think it's very beautiful. But not to say that it's more beautiful than another place. I just what I'm used to, you know. But yeah. So when you do stream, what kind of content do you stream? By the way, I'm not the kind of guy that doesn't like it when people talk about their streams. Like, it's totally open here on my stream about that, because I don't consider other streamers competition or anything like that. I think we're just a big community of like-minded creatives, and I enjoy hearing what other people are up to. So feel free to share what you're all about if you want to, but you don't have to either. Do you have any smoke where you're at, like from wildfires? I feel like a big chunk of the West Coast has wildfire problems. Like the last few years have been pretty brutal. Maybe like 8 years or so, something like that. There's always like fires every year now, it seems like. I'm the same way. I have a full-time career that keeps me more than busy, but I love consuming content. I've streamed 10 times in my life. It's been all Diablo. Oh, okay. British Columbia smoke and East Washington smoke, but not as bad as 2 years ago. Yeah, for sure. So far. I mean, hopefully it doesn't like get worse, but yeah, same for here. It's not nearly as bad as it was. It's just annoying that like it's a thing now every year. Like it didn't used to be. Like growing up where I live, like right now I'm not living where I grew up. I moved like about a year ago. But I'm still, in the same general, area of the country. But like growing up on the West Coast, I don't remember there being wildfires really at all. Like, I mean, I know there's wildfires every year because of lightning and campfires and cigarettes and whatever, but nothing like it's been the last 8 years. Now it's just like smoke every year. Like when I was a kid, all throughout even through most of my adulthood, I don't remember ever seeing smoke from wildfires, like basically never. And then now it's like all the time. It's annoying. It's a shame. Anyway, I'm gonna eat my snack here. Yeah, I've probably streamed. I don't know. I think I can probably get an fairly accurate count. I know I've streamed more than 800 times, but I'm guessing it's probably closer to about 1,000 times. I'm not exactly sure, but I have a spreadsheet that I started keeping, I don't know, like late 2019 or so. I think I'm up to 800 or something now. I don't know how many I did before that, but yeah. Growing up in northern Arizona, I'm used to wildfires especially. I'm an engineer ops guy by trade, and the hardware software setups of streaming fascinates me. It's just a hobby. I'm more interested in posting content to live space feeds. Nice. Yeah, how long have you been on live space? Is it I just discovered it like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago. I can't remember exactly, not that long ago. So I signed up and immediately started streaming as soon as I could. But I'm also, I don't know if I have told you this before, but I'm actually multi-streaming, so I'm on a bunch of platforms right now. But I just talk to whoever comes in chat, I don't really see. I'm not really dedicated to like one specific ecosystem or platform at this point. I did that for a while. I was like really against multi-streaming, and it just kind of ate me in the butt. You kind of put all your faith in a platform, and they can just disappoint you. So I just decided to start diversifying and stream to a bunch of places, get to meet people from different communities and stuff. Yeah, but the same for me though. I just love dabbling with all the hardware and software, exactly what you said, just messing with OBS and different special effects and audio, and the IRL stuff is really fun for me, though. Almost every single time I do a live stream IRL like this, something goes wrong. Who knows, maybe this will be the first exception to the rule. Every time I go out, I think I've got it all squared away and it's all ironed out and nothing's going to go wrong, and then just somehow something just goes crazy. It's weird. A friend told me about 2 weeks ago, and I dived all in on just live space. Not a multi-streamer, I lurk, and I've historically been anti-social media. I got burned out on content creation system 2 decades ago. Yeah. So what's your history in that? Like, what kind of stuff did you do? Like YouTube or something? I've never been a content creator prior to live streaming. Like I didn't have anything on YouTube. I think I had like 2 videos from like ages ago, but just more as a fun experiment. I did, a couple puppet things, but that was a million years ago. And I had no real interest in doing content creation and honestly, live streaming, I just thought was the weirdest thing ever. Like when I first heard about it, like, I think I heard about Twitch, a number of years ago. And just heard about, watching people play video games. I was just like, that's weird. Why would I do that? I'd rather play the games myself or hang out with some friends and, play games that way. But so I never cared to get into it. And I just thought, no, why would I don't think that's for me. I feel like that's for young people. I'm too old for that or something. And I guess, what got me into it is I wanted to start learning to play piano, and I wanted some kind of accountability or company while I was doing it, because it just felt boring and I didn't feel motivated to do it if I'm just sitting there by myself. And so I started, I don't remember how I just decided to live stream. It's kind of weird. That part of my history is lost. I'd have to like search my memories. Like, why did I get into it? I don't know. But yeah. I build, maintained, and admin the original IGN GameSpy Vault Network gaming forums along with other community tools in that ecosystem. After 10 years of it, I just wanted to enjoy the internet. Built, I mean to type. Oh, that's cool, dude. That's awesome. That's super fun. I mean, I understand the burnout thing though. Like I'm in a kind of similar, well, probably very similar situation. So my story in that regard is that, yeah, I used to be on Facebook. Not much more than that. I was never like really into social media. I wasn't on Twitter or Instagram or Pinterest or any of that stuff. Back when, each new site comes out and is popular, I don't just join the bandwagon. But yeah, I was on Facebook, back when everybody was on Facebook. And then I just got sick of it. I started noticing, even before I heard people talking about the negative effects of social media on society and mental health and stuff, I just noticed those things in myself, like what it was doing to me and how it made me feel about myself and about other people and how much time I wasted on it. Like I was kind of addicted to it. It's just like, looking for that dopamine rush of writing something on there and hoping that someone would comment or like it and all that stuff. I just started feeling, this is stupid. This is empty. They didn't feel like real interactions and friendships. Like even people that, like friends and family from, all my life, like people from high school and even my actual family and stuff, like it just felt so fake. And I decided like, this is stupid. I can't do this anymore. And I deleted my account and I just went on Facebook and I just wanted to see, is anybody going to even notice? And literally nobody noticed, not even my friends and family. They didn't say like, hey, where'd you go? How come you're not on Facebook anymore? Or I miss seeing your posts or anything. It's just like, it proved my theory that it's all just meaningless. Like basically if you're not on Facebook, you don't exist to most people. Like, and so I started getting kind of just disillusioned with the whole thing. And I haven't been on social media for probably about, 12 years, or it's been a long time, but yeah. I was on MySpace and those forums 24/7. That dates me. Facebook just a little bit. Really hated it immediately. Yeah. I mean, I'm not totally against that stuff. I don't think it's all evil or worthless in every sense, but I just think it's, I have some pretty strong feelings about it, but I know that it's good for other people, and I would never preach my ideology on others or try to convert them, but I'm done with it. Oh, and the other part that's very similar in my story is I was a web designer and web developer and a lot of different creative things I did, social media, publishing, and photography and videography and graphic design and just that whole creative, like marketing and product development, all of those things kind of in one. At this small company, I just did a lot, like everything, because, usually at small companies you wear a lot of hats. Anyway, I did all that stuff and did it for about 15 years, and I just got completely burnt out with that stuff to the point that I could not even work anymore. So I just told my boss, like, I can't do this anymore. I gotta quit. And so I quit my career. And honestly, it's been a long time since that happened, but I haven't even rediscovered myself. I'm still in the process of trying to figure out what my life is about, and I don't know what it's supposed to be yet. But it's more how it's used, not its potential exactly. Yeah. Sounds like we have very similar backgrounds. Yeah, for sure. Yours sounds like more dreamy though. Like I just worked for a random company that, I mean, it was a cool company. Like they made products that I was interested in, so it wasn't horrible. But like, I don't know, doing that same kind of work, but doing it for a company that you actually are interested in the products or the industry, that makes a big difference. But I don't know. I don't know if it's inevitable for everybody in the field, but I know it's very common for people in the tech field to get burnout. One of my best friends is kind of going through the same thing a little bit. He's been talking about how he wants to just like walk away from technology. I mean, that's what he does for his career, so he can't entirely, but he doesn't do it as his hobby outside of work anymore, and he doesn't like to be around computers all the time. So I think it's a very growing trend of people that are experiencing burnout, and I don't know, a small plane up there. I hope it doesn't happen to everybody, though. It's honestly not a fate I would wish upon even my worst enemy. Like, I don't have enemies, but I don't. It's not fun. Like, I haven't recovered from it yet, and I've been away from the career for I think about 8 years now, and I still have a very hard time even touching code of any kind. Like, just opening up a text pad or a notepad and like writing code or brainstorming about an idea, even just personal projects that I want to do. I just have this mental block where I can't even do it. It's a massive burden. And yeah, it's memorable for sure, but a long time ago. Looking back, it was a dream job, but during it was a roller coaster of good, bad emotions. Yeah, all that quiet quitting. Hey Flo, I gotta run some errands, but I really enjoyed the chat, and this type of content's fantastic. Hope you see you around. I'll see you around on the Discord chat. All right, cool. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I enjoyed talking with you. You're probably the kind of person I would enjoy just, if we lived close, I'd probably hang out with you and we could just talk. Or if you're an outdoorsy person, go on a hike. Or I'm just like not talking real stuff, but you just seem like a cool person. I don't always vibe with people, but it sounds like we have a lot in common. So anyway, I appreciate your chat. Actually makes me feel better to know that I'm not alone, and hopefully same for you. But at the same time, I hope you find what you're looking for, and we can maybe talk about it more later. Anyway, catch you later. Beers or tea, not a hiker, but I live in a hiking paradise. Feel free to reach out. All right. No worries. Catch you later. Starting to lose my voice there. I didn't drink enough. Speaking of beer or tea, I've got some. I can't remember if this is Powerade or Gatorade. I think it's Powerade. Got lots of ice in there to keep it cool. It's like the most refreshing thing ever. Okay, back to my snack. I need to position my objects very strategically here because there is a lot of drop-offs where things could just go rolling down the hill. This is nice though. This is a good spot. Glad I chose to come up here. I haven't been up here in a few years and wasn't sure if it would be a good choice or not, but enjoying it. I've thought about, I've actually seen job listings for similar things to what Zero Sleep was talking about, like in the gaming industry, and just like as a kid, even in high school, and even like after that, like in college years and early adulthood, that was always kind of one of my back of the mind dreams of doing something creative like that that's on my own terms, you know. That's part of why I lost my passion in the creative industry is I was forced to work for some random company. I didn't hate the company. I actually liked the company. I liked the people, but at the same time, it wasn't what I was passionate about. It wasn't like I didn't reach anything deep inside me and, you know, meet any kind of psychological need of voicing things that I care about, you know, whatever. I eventually just lost the passion or the will to do it, and it got so boring, and I couldn't force myself to do it anymore. I don't even know why, honestly. I really don't. There's just something that happens in the tech field. I think it's pretty common, where you just burn out. But anyway, I always thought it would be cool to do, like, make a video game or just do something that you want to do, you know, like you have an idea, like a creative, like a world you want to build or something. Like the ultimate example would be like, George Lucas or somebody like that who has this like cool idea of, you know, all these jotted down notes or, you know, things that he's written. It's like, oh, I could make books out of this, or comic books, or video game, or movies, you know, whatever the medium is, but you have some kind of creative material that's like your heart and soul. Like you're not being told what to make by some company, like doing things that you don't really care about. Like it's like from your heart, it's from your brain, like it's the thing that you care about, and that makes such a huge difference. I've never really had that. Never been blessed to be in a situation where my work is something I really care about, and it like is an expression of my inner self in any way, really. I feel like not that many people get to have that career or scenario in their life, so I don't know, it's not like I really even expect to find that or to get to be able to have to say that I achieved that, or I don't know, the whole idea of having dreams and stuff. I don't think people should give up on their dreams or anything. Like if you have a dream and it's something that's actually reasonable to pursue in any way, I think it's great to go for it. But I actually never really figured out what my dreams are, honestly. I can't even pinpoint. Like if I could do anything, like people often ask this kind of question, not of me, but just in general. You hear this sometimes, like if you could do anything, if money wasn't an issue, if, you know, there were no logical limitations, what would you do? And I don't even know. Like I don't have an answer to that. And I don't even know if I don't really have a dream anymore. Like, so I don't necessarily feel like I gave up on a dream, because I don't even know what that would be. But I would like to do something creative. And I do have a heart for ministry, and you know, the most important thing in life by far for me is my relationship with God. I mean, he might be like have his arms crossed and be like, "Oh, really? If that was true, then you'd be doing this, and that." Kind of like you know, if you're married, you know what I'm talking about. Your wife is like, you say, "Oh, I love you more than anything else in the world," and she's like, "Really? I'll tell you, mister." But yeah, anyway. But he is, in theory, on paper, and hopefully, the most important thing for me. I just don't know how to express that in the world, you know? I mean, honestly, if I could do something like live streaming and doing all sorts of crazy creative things like I'm doing now, and like bookbinding and stained glass and marble paper and other creative things, just not get stuck on one thing forever, just be able to switch, you know. If I get tired of something, switch to something else. I mean, that'd be a great job, but how many people get to do something like that? Like, the statistics are definitely against anybody that wants to be like a creative content creator type person. I kind of gave up on that. That was never my dream necessarily. I started live streaming without that even in mind. Like, oh, I never thought like, oh yeah, I could maybe try really hard and make this a career. I never really thought that was realistic for me. So I don't feel like I gave up on that. I just never thought that was... Sorry, I'm not like hand motioning my gestures. I'm literally trying to swat away these flies and things. Yeah, sure, that'd be cool. I think anybody that's into live streaming thinks that, oh yeah, that'd be cool. Do that as my career, but even that probably would eventually get old. I think it would linger longer and probably be fun for longer, just because in an ideal world, you could just make it whatever you want it to be. You could do the things you're passionate about, the things that interest you, and hopefully you would have an audience that is, you know, invested enough in you as a person or whatever in the community that you form, that no matter what kind of thing that you choose to do, they still support you and take interest. But honestly, the world of content creation is so fickle. I mean, it's just so momentary. Like, you have this sudden burst of, you know, fame or growth or something to some degree, either small or big. And it might last a year, it might last 3 years. If you're lucky, it might last 5 years. But to like build a career, like till retirement, doing that, like, I don't know about that. I don't think very many people get to do that. Hey, found none.eth. Are you wowing at the view, or are you saying, wow, this guy's talking too much? I'm just kind of sharing my story. The dude from Live Space Zero Sleep got me talking about just life direction and stuff, and I got kind of on a ramble there. View's incredible, yeah. Yep, it's pretty nice out here. The only thing, I mean, it's kind of a cool atmospheric effect with all the layering of the haze and stuff, but I think it would look better without the haze. There's some wildfires in the, just not necessarily in this vicinity, but they're somewhere out there, and the wind's blowing all the smoke this way. Or not all of it. I think I don't know exactly where the fires are, but I know there's areas that have a lot worse smoke than what you see here. But yeah, it's a little bit smoky. So what do you think about Xenon platform so far? How long have you been on there? And tell me as much or as little as you know or you want to share. I'm pretty new and I don't really know much about the ecosystem or what makes it special, or what do you think? I've had a few people chatting on over there though, and it's cool because I haven't Like I'm actually on quite a few platforms right now, and some of the platforms I joined, like I get zero chats per month. Like they're just kind of dead platforms for me. But I've gotten a few people saying hi over there, and that's kind of cool. It gives me hope that there's actually, you know, maybe some community or growth going on over there. You're on the team building it. Oh, nice. So tell me, give me your pitch. Do you have like a kind of a either canned or organic thing that you can tell me? I don't know much. I don't know much about it. I'm assuming it's probably built on a blockchain and has some kind of cryptocurrency going on behind the scenes. Hey, Dernier, Dante, how are you doing? So just so you know, I have a long history on DLive, which my first impression of Xenon was that it probably has a lot in common with the early DLive years, just because of, you know, DLive was also built on a blockchain and had cryptocurrency. So yeah, I found that interesting when I heard about it. But yeah. Hopefully it's going well though. Like, how long has the platform been around? Like, I just discovered it like a few weeks ago, but I don't know if it's like a mature product that's been around for years or if it's like pretty new. Not much, just listening to you while playing the game. Oh, nice. What you playing? Thanks for saying hi. I've actually love lurkers. Like, I don't ever want to pull people out of a lurk if they're just enjoying either listening to the music that I'm playing or just the view or whatever. But it's always, you know, it's always very welcome when someone says hi as well. It's nice to know someone's there, kind of a thing. We are creator first and accounts funds secured by the Arbitrum network, plus the video transport service we use is LivePeer, which is a decentralized protocol for GPU transcoders. Cool. Nice. Sounds like cool stuff. I'll definitely have to like remember to mention the platform every once in a while. Like, I don't know if like people from DLive would migrate necessarily, because DLive is still around. I'm actually streaming on DLive right now as well. But it has taken a definite downhill turn. They've made a lot of decisions. Like DLive started out exactly like what you're talking about. It was community driven. The D in DLive means decentralized, and so the idea was supposed to be that like, you know, they actually took the community input on all their decisions, and they were very transparent about all of their behind the scenes decisions and what improvements they were making, and there weren't really any secrets. But then everything just changed. They kind of became more of a corporate entity and kind of a closed door behind the scenes. Nothing, you have no idea what's going on, and so unfortunately all that kind of changed, and there's still, you know, a lot of good people on there, but a lot of people have left. Like, so many people have left. League of Legends? Oh, nice. You're usually lurking? Yeah, cool. No, I get it. I lurk a lot, too. I don't watch streams as much as I used to, just because I got to the point where I felt like I was spending too much time in the live streaming, whatever you call it, world, and not, you know, doing enough things in real life, and just sitting in front of the computer too much and staying up all night talking to people and stuff. Like, I actually think there's a good positive part of the live streaming thing, because I get to meet people and stuff. And I have to say it was actually a pretty big blessing in my life, because I started streaming like, I don't know, 6 or 8 months before COVID hit, and all my friends were like super locked down and stuff. Like I wasn't as concerned as they were. I would have probably hung out and whatever, but you know, I just didn't get to see anybody in real life and was all closed in and everything. So it was nice to have that extension where I could, you know, still have somewhat of a social life. And plus, like recently I moved to a small town. I don't really know anybody here, so like you all, like people online have kind of been my social life as well because of that. And so yeah, it's been good. We have been building for a year or maybe more. I lost track. It's going well. I think we have improved relatively quickly, in my opinion. I'm biased. No, I don't. I mean, I don't think so. Actually, I mean, you are in a way, because obviously you're not going to say anything negative about the platform, but at the same time, you're the best person to talk to, other than, you know, maybe a few community members that have been here since the beginning. But yeah, everybody's biased. That doesn't matter. I am interested to talk to people from the platforms. I'm kind of platform, what's the word? I'm not like invested in just one platform, which probably isn't what most people working on a platform want to hear, but I'm basically streaming everywhere. But I actually wish the best for all platforms. I'm not against any platform, really. If anything, I'm kind of not as interested in the big platforms because I like the smaller platforms usually, but I decided to stream on Twitch and YouTube just because I just kind of want to put out as many feelers and connections as I can and just see what happens. I don't expect to grow a big channel or anything, but I just like, you know, meeting people, and like I don't get a lot of attention on my streams. You know, I might get one or two people at a time coming by and chatting. It's never like off the rails or anything crazy. And so like if I didn't multi-stream, it would be so quiet and pretty dead on my streams. So I do the multi-streaming just to give myself a chance to have somebody to talk to, you know. Agnostic, yeah, that's what I was going to say. I couldn't think of the word. Platform agnostic. I started on YouTube, actually, just because I didn't know any better. I didn't know where else to try. And I also thought it would be cool that, oh yeah, that kind of reminds me. Sort of remember why I got into live streaming. I think probably why I chose YouTube is because then all my replays would be saved automatically forever. So I'd have like a visual memory and record history of all my progress. Because when I first started live streaming, I was doing piano practice. I was learning how to play the piano, and I wanted some way to like look back and see how I'm improving over time. And so I figured, you know, yeah, I can live stream and connect with people, but then also all my live streams would be saved on YouTube. And so that's why I started there. But very quickly I got, like, I think less than a month, like just a few weeks, I got so many copyright claims, and it was so irritating to deal with all that. Like every stream I had like at least one, sometimes multiple claims. I just got so mad and sick of it. It just made me hate live streaming. I was like, I don't even want to do this anymore. And so I just kind of looked around, did a web search, like where, you know, YouTube and Twitch alternatives, and just that's when I found DLive back in 2019 and switched over there. And I was a one platform guy. Like once I found DLive, I had a family, a community there. It was an amazing platform back then. But yeah, the story is long to go through all that, but I've been on many platforms at this point, over 20, I think, or around 20 at least. And I've just decided, like, I'm just gonna do them all. I don't care. Hey, Kame, how's it going? Kame is one of my longtime friends. He's from the DLive era. Have a lot in common. He's a good guy. Anybody that likes retro classic video games, give Kame a follow. He's basically on all platforms as well. He's on YouTube and Twitch, and I think he's on Trovo. He's on D Live. He's on Kick. He's on Rumble. You name it. He's out there. He's a great guy, fun to watch. Plays retro video games. Out here starting my work day. Nice. Nice. Me too. This is my new job. I make 1 cent per, I don't know, 1 cent per hour maybe. By the way, if you're still here and you're willing to stick around for a couple more minutes, tell me more about the currency of the website. Like I've gotten 420 credits or whatever they're called a couple times now, and I don't know, like, is that like a cryptocurrency, or is that like more like a Twitch bits, or I don't know. I always get the currencies confused, but some of them are like in-game currency, like you use it to buy stickers and things, and then others like real world sort of crypto money that you can get a wallet and put it in there and convert it to dollars or other cryptos and all that. 100 credits is equal to 1 DAI, which is equal to $1 US. Wow. Are you serious? So it gave me $4.20 essentially? That's crazy. That's like more than I ever get from anybody. Well, thanks. That's very, very generous. That's cool. I'll have to look more into it. I don't really take my streaming seriously at all. Like usually when I get donations, I just use them to donate to other streamers and stuff like that. Like on DLive, I've been on there for 4 years and I've literally made $0 since I've started. I get little donations here and there, but I always tell people, don't donate. I'm not taking this seriously. I'm just here to have fun and be part of the community, and yeah, I do appreciate it. It's really, really nice to have somebody drop by and take interest, whatever. So you can withdraw them to DAI or whatever if you would like to use them on chain, or you can withdraw the DAI for any fiat currency. Nice. Yeah, pretty similar to what DLive was. Is there like a staking concept? Like on DLive, there was this thing called staking, which I'm sure you're totally familiar with crypto. I'm not actually that familiar, but the only familiarity I have is what I did with DLive. I'm not into like crypto investments or anything. But I did have the Lino currency that they had back in 2019 before they switched over to Tron and BTT. Once that happened, I just got out of the crypto game. Because they kind of, I don't know if they were dishonest, but they definitely surprised everyone with the change, and it just, a lot of people left because it was kind of felt like a bait and switch kind of a thing. But anyway, I'm not like super into crypto. I just see it as a tool that the platforms use, but I'm not really interested in doing a bunch of investments or anything. No, we do not offer staking credits. However, you can stake LPT, which is the live beer token in our orchestrator. Cool. I do have one person that comes to mind who I'm pretty sure would be interested, so I'm definitely going to tell him. Do you guys have like a Discord or some other way to talk to people more directly? Because I have this friend, his name is Gives a Minute. He's on a lot of platforms as well. Right now, he's primarily streaming on Kick. but he was in DLive, and he really got into crypto as a result of his streaming on DLive, and he's been toying around with investments, and he's tried all the different platforms. Whenever they come out, he makes an account and plays around, and he'd probably be interested just to hear about it. I think he's pretty heavily invested in Kick at this point, but I'm sure he'd probably try it out or something. But which is another rabbit hole, and I do have to catch a meeting, but if you want to learn more about that, message me. I would be happy to share resources. Yes, seen on the XYZ Discord. No worries. Thanks for spending so much time. That's very encouraging to see. I'm assuming you would be considered a staff member or a developer or something. Just going around to streams, that's a good sign for a platform. So I appreciate your time. I thanks for answering questions and again for the credits and stuff. So yeah, have a good day. Wish you the best in the platform. Hope it grows and meets and exceeds your guys' expectations. But yeah, I'll probably join the Discord, and I might mention that to my friend, see what he thinks. Be cool if he found it interesting as well. I don't know how long I'll stay up here. I think I might want to get out of this spot where I'm just in direct sunlight. I'm kind of feeling the effects of the sun on my face. I did bring my soccer ball up here, and I really want to try juggling up in a natural place. I just find that fun, like a fun idea. The cool thing is the tech that I set up will allow that, which I'm not necessarily proud of it, but I think it's going to be fun. I can do it anywhere, remotely and whatever, so I think that's cool. So I'm going to do that in a bit, maybe. Actually, I don't really want to eat all this. Maybe I'll eat one more of these and then save that for later. I need to take a drink, though, that's for sure. But yeah, anybody that watches this replay or is here now, and you're kind of like me, you like to multi-stream and just stream to as many platforms as you can, or just to try out new things, give xenon.xyz a try. Just you never know what's going to happen. It's xenon.xyz, and you should be able to see it there in the chat as well. Yeah, it's a fairly new streaming platform based on crypto and seems to be very community driven. I've had a few people drop by. I'm not a good gauge for any platform because I don't usually get a lot of attention wherever I go. But I do like to shout out different platforms. The other one that's kind of been interesting lately is live.space. Give that a check out as well. If you're like me and you use Social Stream for your chat compilations, both are supported. I could give you a big old list of platforms that are supported by Social Stream so they can all compile into one chat overlay, or how I'm doing it. The thing that's sick, I dare you to try to find a solution. If you're on okay, so I'm streaming on 11 platforms right now, and I can see all of those chats on my phone, in one browser window. Yeah, try that out. Just figure out any other way to do that, and just even think about how that's possible. And I'm out in the middle of nowhere, and I can watch chat from 11 platforms at once. I'm actually on 13 platforms, but 2 of them I don't stream on very often, and I don't know if I'm going to cut them out, but I'm on Picardo, but Picardo is mainly creative stuff like drawing and art and, just anything creative like music and stuff. And I do some of that content, and so if I'm doing that kind of content, I stream on Picardo. But if I'm doing gaming or IRL or whatever, it doesn't really fit their demographics, so I turn them off. And then the other one that I haven't been streaming to very much lately is Vaughn.live, I think, VAUGN.live, I believe. And actually, the only reason I haven't been streaming there is because unfortunately the chat is not supported by Social Stream, and that's kind of the easiest way for me to watch chat. Technically, I could pop out a chat from Vaughn and split my screen on my Android and watch both at the same time, but I don't like bothering with it. I did mention to Steve Sigan, the developer of Social Stream, I mentioned that if he wanted to do Vaughn, add that, he could, but I don't think it's a huge priority. He has a lot of things on his list. He is like a way overworked developer. He might be I have like this tier, I don't know what to call it, this hierarchy of people that just like amaze me. One of my best friends, actually both of my two best friends, are extremely talented developers, and if I have any questions I can ask them. I don't like to bug them, but I know they're really smart, like super talented, like top tier level. Like they could get a job just about anywhere, go to Microsoft or Google or someplace if they really wanted to. But so they've always been kind of my go-to smart guys. Like I think they're like the smartest guys. But then like recently when I met this Steve guy that's he does both Social Stream .ninja and video.ninja. Like after seeing not only the tools that he's made essentially by himself, with a little bit of help from others, but primarily it's like a one-man show. And to see not only what he's making, but how quickly he updates it, like literally every single day, he's pushing like very significant updates. And it's unbelievable. Like, I can say this with quite a bit of confidence. He is like 10 men at least on a standard development team. Like, it's out of this world. It doesn't even make any sense. He's got to be like cyborg or half robot or something, because and he probably doesn't sleep at all. I hope he doesn't burn out. But to see the stuff that he's accomplishing in every single day, it's just like, what in the world? And like, he has such a keen understanding of the tools that he's making in his audience, and like people will just come by and say like, what about this idea? And every single idea, 100% of them, he thanks individually, directly as the developer within like minutes. Like, I'm not talking about the next day or hours. It's usually within like minutes. He's just like right on top of it, and has these huge long conversations with people and asks them questions about how exactly they would like to see things implemented. And he'll literally like get those things implemented often within a week or sometimes in the same day. It's like, what? It's crazy. Anyway, he's a top tier developer in my book. I don't know what he does for his day job. I don't know if his video.ninja and Social Stream Ninja is considered his day job. I don't think so, because I don't think he makes money off of it at this point. Maybe that's his long-term goal, but he's got to have some other gig going. It should be like his number one gig, because he's producing amazing software. It's like blows my mind. Like video.ninja is insane. I don't even know how to describe it. It's basically your entire streaming toolkit in one. If you really like pick it apart, in a way, it's kind of like your OBS or equivalent, just kind of a video and audio tool, and you can use it like a stream deck essentially to like push like commands across the internet no matter where you're at. Like I could set up a script using his tool to like control OBS or like do all sorts of crazy crap live on the fly out here in the middle of nowhere. I haven't actually like investigated that stuff. It also like serves the purpose of like Discord or Zoom or equivalent tools where you have panels of numerous people that are on the screen talking through video and audio. It does that. Like, I can't even describe how many things it does. It like basically does everything related to streaming. You could just pretty much do with his tools. That's crazy. And it like handles the entire chat experience like better than any other bot or whatever, in my opinion. It's like super good, and he's constantly improving it too. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, if you're only on one platform, you don't really need social stream, like, because most platforms have like some kind of widget or integration with chat and stuff, and that's all you really need. But if you're on multiple platforms and are looking for a way to watch chat for all of them in one place, socialstream.ninja is definitely your thing. And I'm not paid. I'm not even a friend of the channel. I'm not even like part of the company. I'm just legit like amazed at the software that he makes and giving an honest review from a very seasoned IRL streamer perspective. And even if you're not doing IRL, it's just an amazing way to manage chat on various platforms. And Video Ninja is what I'm using to get my video from back here onto my PC, where I can do all my OBS scenes and stuff. It's a crazy tool. It's awesome. Like, just to give you an idea, like, I can do more stuff with it. Like, I've done this a few times on stream. I'll just do this real quick as a demo. I hope this will work without crashing things. But I can have a second camera on there if I want. You can have as many cameras as you want, as many phones as you have, basically. So, like, loading. So yeah, all of this is being done by video.ninja. Hopefully that's showing on the screen. It should be. I don't know if that will mess up my audio or something. Pretty sweet. Show you my view over here. Why is it annoying? In the world. But yeah, I don't really see the need most of the time to do a dual camera setup. It's fun, but it's kind of unnecessary for me. Usually when I start doing too much fancy stuff is when I start having issues on my stream. And like, wishing I just keep it simple. Anyway, if anybody chatted while I was doing that, I should screen for a second. But that should be back. I won't be able to see those messages because I should have done a split screen, but I didn't do it. Not a good shot. I wasn't expecting anybody to show up. I would be all alone and do my journal thing. It's funny, every time, I don't know, I'm not doing like a reverse psychology justice thing, but maybe people are lurking and I say the thing about, I guess if someone has got with a write a thing, and it ends up every time they try to write me thing and have these big conversations, so, I guess I won't do that. It's honestly a great than just sit here by myself. So much appreciated. But I think I'm going to not pack up and end the stream, but I'm going to pack up and go over to that place where I was earlier and maybe juggle my soccer ball a little bit just for fun. Why is it relentless? It's crazy. Hopefully I don't fall over the cliff and then arranging the cliffs. But yeah, if you don't have a webcam, you don't have money for a webcam, you don't have a microphone, your phone. As long as you have a cell phone with a good enough signal, you can live stream. Now, most people know that, but not everybody knows that. Some people think, I want to do live streaming, but I don't have all the gear. Like you probably do. You probably already have everything you need. And anybody that's interested in what I do or just has a question about live streaming technology or OBS or some app on the phone, feel free to ask. I may not always have the answer, but I've tried just about everything under the sun. And I've settled on this particular setup because it works best for me, but I've tried all the other things pretty much. All the dedicated apps, like Prism and Streamlabs and Lyrics Broadcaster and IRL Pro. I've done all that stuff too. But sometimes I still use those methods, but generally speaking, most of the time I prefer the video.ninja method. It's pretty cool what it can do. But there are times when I just need to keep it simple, or I don't have like a PC to send the video to or whatever. I just need to use direct on my phone. And in those cases, I have to use like a app, whatever, just like the other way, the RTMP stuff. Okay, let me check my stream, make sure it's still going over here. My phone could have died, you never know. I'm checking the battery at all. Still got a decent amount of charge. Bitrate's not amazing. I'm gonna refresh that in a second here, but I'm gonna slowly get my stuff over to the other area where I'm gonna do the juggling. Technically I could do it right here, but that would be a little bit nuts because if I miss the ball, it's gonna fly off the side, and I don't really like that idea very much. I'm not really going to pack away my stuff though, because I want to still use it over in the other area. Hopefully I can manage it all without dropping anything. But yeah, you don't really need like the big streamers, like the big IRL streamers that are really successful at what they do. Like I don't know, for example, somebody like, oh, I can't even think of any names right now. Doesn't really matter, but you know what I'm talking about. The popular IRL streamers, they usually have some pretty expensive, fancy gear, but you don't really need that stuff. I figured out ways to do it with on the cheap and simple. Granted, I have bought like random pieces of gear. Really weird. I accidentally. How did I do that? I do have a bunch of random pieces of gear that I've accumulated over the years just because I like experimenting with things. But they're all cheap. Like, I'm talking dirt cheap. I don't buy name brand gear. I buy like cheapest possible stuff just to get going. But you don't even really need any gear, to be honest. You just need a phone. So everything else is just extra bonus, whatever you want to call it. And part of it shows, you know, if you put money into your gear, you're going to get a slightly better result, but most people don't care. You don't think. Yeah, I don't have a live view solo or anything fancy like that. I would actually like to experiment with other options, not the live view solo, but like a Raspberry Pi type setup, which you can do on the cheap. Well, sort of. Like Raspberry Pis, unfortunately, right now are in short supply. I'm hoping that'll change someday, because one of these days, if I ever get a job and have money again, I'd like to buy a Raspberry Pi or something similar and do some experiments with that, because I think that's kind of where it's at for budget IRL streaming. So I'm going to go in a place that's not nearly as scenic, but it's going to be fun because I want to do something. One last look over here. That'll be a nice spot to sit over there on the boulder as well. Actually, right here is the ultimate spot with this nice flat foundation block, but I like my chair. Of course, my chair would make a really awesome foundation or support for my chair. So I think, let's see, I might go for like a bird's eye view. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? I think so. Totally. Let's see. That'd be fun. Because that like dirt area down there is kind of where I envision like doing the juggling, because there's sort of a protective barrier around the side, so I'm not gonna, if I drop the ball, it's not gonna fly off the edge of the cliff. I think that's what I'm gonna do. A little dusty, and very dusty, but so let me see if I can find a place to put the camera that it shows that entire area, and I can just walk around wherever I want. Right here. Sure, why not? Like a bathroom break here, though. May as well do that now, get out of the way. Okay, so now I need to go to make sure the audio is saved. Testing. Blah 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 blah. Okay, it's working. Not as loud when I use my Bluetooth, and you're gonna have probably some wind noise, but it's gonna have to do for now. I don't like using my Bluetooth because I have this better way to do it, but that's what I have to do. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, thanks for the feedback. I will turn it down a little bit. It should be auto ducking when I'm talking, but because I'm using my stupid Bluetooth earbuds for the audio, it's not as loud as it normally is. So turn it down. Oh, I didn't actually change anything though. But I will turn the music down just a little bit just to make sure that it's not too loud. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, no, that's why I usually have music going, and I like to have it not too quiet because if I'm not talking or whatever, then that's the only audio on the stream, so it feels kind of weird just to have it dead silence. So I'd almost rather have kind of loud music or just decent volume music or whatever. But it's fine. Gotta strike a balance in there somewhere. Not really. I mean, everybody who has a camera is a photographer, I guess, but I'm very much a hobbyist. But, no, I wouldn't really call myself a photographer. I'm a hiker, though. I'm out here hiking. Sitting out where there's a better view, just kind of feeling. Out. It should be. Can you not hear me? Can you hear me? I can hear you. That's weird. The levels looked good in OBS. Are you sure your volume isn't just really low or something? Let me check again. I can probably put a gain filter on it if it's too quiet over here. Let's check. Testing. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit. See if I can put a gain on it. Testing, testing, testing. So there's a chance that you might be able to hear this. I don't know for sure, but anyway, yeah, my main phone overheated. The one that I had up in the rocks doing the overhead view. It was super hot up there. I kind of knew it would be hot up there. I didn't know it was going to overheat, but anyway, it's cool, kind of cooled down now, so I could get going again, but I don't know. It's not really a good. There's a little shady spot here that I could put it in, but I don't know. Nah. Let me see. Let me feel how the phone feels. I don't know. I think I'll probably just call it today. Just cause it's kind of. Probably should have called it before I did the juggling. It was a good stream, just hanging out on the rocks or whatever. But wanted to try the juggle thing. I'll do that another day when it's not so hot or whatever, or when I can find a shade spot. It's not good for my phone to overheat like that. Anyway, I'll catch y'all later. Thanks everybody, especially people on a live space and Xenon today, and Twitch, of course. And anybody that was lurking elsewhere. Appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all next time.